Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, yesterday I uploaded a video in which I had given an explanation for the program which I was writing. So, this is the program. I am editing it using PyCharm IDE. I think it's the best IDE, but you can use whatever you want. So, basically, to write this program, we are going to write four main functions and this board. So this board, we'll write 0 for all the blank spaces and fill in the remaining numbers. I did a Google search and typed in the words hardest Sudoku, and then I copied it and I pasted it here. See, as I am a programmer, I am too lazy to create 9 for loops, one for each list, to actually write and collect information from the user, because even the user will be bored by the time he inputs all the numbers. So anyway, let's begin. So we are going to write four basic functions. You need to have knowledge of these functions, of how to write them, so that you can easily follow. So our first function is going to be print board, in which we are going to take an input board So in this, we basically need to take this board and we need to pass it to this function so that this board will get printed. I think we'll put it in a format with the rows and columns so that it's easier to read. So just follow along for now, and I will explain it at the end of this video. In range So we'll take a variable I, and you can take any variable, and we will take it in the range of 81 because it has nine lists, each containing 9 elements. In this, I will go and write if I mod 3 exactly equal to 0 and I is not equal to 0, because if it is a 0, then we'll already get the mod value as 0 and it will print a line even in the beginning, and we don't want that. So we will take this and we will print the dashes. I think these many dashes are enough. Then next we will exit out of this loop and we will write for j in range length of the first element of our board, or I mean of each tuple. So this is basically for this, so that it moves like this, then it will move here, then it will move here, and so on. So when we reach in this condition, we need to check that it does not come at 0, that means at the top. So we will write a similar line of code. If j mod 3 exactly equal to 0 and j is not equal to 0, then we will print the vertical bar. And now I think you're wondering that why only this vertical bar? Why not many bars? Because we are in a nested for loop because this is a part of this for loop. That's why whenever it reaches 3, whenever the length reaches a multiple of 3, it will come here and it will print a line. Then it will keep going ahead until it reaches the next 3, which is here, and it will print a line. Then it will come down and print a line again. Similarly, it will print lines only for the middle 2. We need to have another important function so that this thing does not print the line again at the end. So since we are already in this for loop, I just need to type it again. Oh, sorry, the indentation. If j is exactly equal to 8, when j is 8, because lists start from 0, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this is the 8 element. So that's why when we write this, we need to print bo I j. See, this is a fairly simple process. You can do this. But if it is not here, which means that it is anywhere else, here or here, wherever, but not here or here, then it will print the string plus plus a blank space. So wait, sorry, forgot to put the colon. Print, we will typecast it str, str bo I j. And because this is a string, we need to have a blank space at the end. So what we will do is we will put a plus and then we'll put a blank space. And because the print statement has a default end, which is the new line, we don't want it to go to the next line, otherwise this whole thing will be in one vertical line. So what we will do is we'll specify the end parameter to be nothing. See, the usual n is. Anyway, this finishes our print board function. Let's try it out. Print board So this is our board. We will print it and see if this works correctly. And we'll run this program and let's see what happens. Hey, see, I told you that I made an error. That must be because we did not specify the new line character. So what we will do is look where we made the mistake, and yes, we made the mistake here. We didn't specify the end because then it goes to the next line. End is equal to this. So now let's try it out. As you can see, there are too many hyphens. We will run it again just to check. And here's our board. Looks nice, doesn't it? For the next function, we need to find an empty, we need to check whether a particular place on the board is empty. So we will name this function def find empty, which will take our board as the input. This is a simple one. We just need to check for I in range, length of the entire board, for j in range, the first element of each row of the entire board. So that will be len bo 0. Then we'll check if the number at bow I j is exactly equal to 0, then we'll say return the row and column. In this case, it's I and j directly, so we'll just use that. I'll just comment out here so that when you guys take the code, you understand. This is a fairly simple one, and if we do not find anything, we need to have a backup as well. So we'll write it directly under the function, and we will write return none. So that's it guys for this video. In the next video, I will be teaching you the other two functions, which is to check if the board is valid, that is if we can actually solve it, and the second thing, the actual solving process. The next video will be uploaded shortly. Till then, guys, keep practicing, keep coding. See you in the next one.